going? How are you? It's Kat, a spoonful of WTF, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a Amazon haul. So, as you probably know if you watch the channel a lot, I tend to do an Amazon shop once a month. It's simply because we live on the west coast of Ireland in a wee village and there isn't a lot of options for certain things, so it's just easier to kind of do a big Amazon shop haul once a month, get everything we need. So I thought I would share them with you today, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I got was a book for myself for once, and it is Crystals for Beginners by Karen Frazier. Now, I have got really into my crystals over the past couple of months. I've always kind of I felt I had like a spiritual side. Like, I wouldn't consider myself particularly religious. Like, I would consider myself more spiritual than religious. And I was watching different kind of TikToks, and you know how you're on TikTok and something randomly comes up and you're like, okay. I've always been a believer, as you know, in the secret, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the kind of the power of manifestation. And I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason and that things just come into your life when they're meant to. So I'm scrolling through TikTok one night, kind of looking for, I don't know, kind of inspiration for something. I'm not overly sure, but anyway, the next thing, this TikTok comes up from this, she's Polish originally, but she lives in Ireland now. So this Irish company, let's say, called Crystal Haven, and it was her talking about crystals, and I was like, okay, crystals, that's interesting. So watched a few more of her TikToks, found her on Instagram, and sent her a DM, and she's called Vicky. She's so good. I cannot stress enough how much she's been a wonder in my life. But I basically got chatting to her and I said, look, this is what I'm looking to do. This is what I believe, and this is what I'm kind of suffering with, or I'm struggling with. And she was like, okay, so maybe try this crystal, this crystal, this crystal. I was like, yeah, okay. So she sent them to me, arrived super quickly. And I swear to God, as soon as I held them in my hand, I was like, wow, there's a power here. I know there's a power here. So I got a few more of her, and I've basically been every night. As you all know, Amelia and I co-sleep, so I settle Amelia, then I kind of have time to think, which was always a dangerous thing, always super dangerous. But I kind of now have something to occupy my thoughts, so I do my manifestations with my crystals, and it's such a grounding time, and it makes me feel so centered and gets all the bullshit kind of straight in my head, and I absolutely love it. And I guess I want to learn more about it, and I want to be more knowledgeable about what I'm doing. So I got this book. I'm only a few pages in, but I think it's going to be really beneficial for me. I'm actually going to do a video specifically on the crystals I've purchased, what they're good for, what they're about, that sort of thing. So if you are interested in crystals, do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, so when I do upload, you get that first thing. So the next thing I got was this. Isn't it gorgeous? This new wax burner, the wax burner or essential oil burner. It's from Yankee Candle, and it was on offer, so I got two, and I just think the kind of pink and the kind of broken glass effect, I just think it's absolutely stunning. It was about £8, I think. sorry, the previous book was about £5. This was £8, so I got 2 of them, one for upstairs, one for downstairs. And I just think burning some kind of chilled out wax melts at bedtime and doing my crystal work and all that kind of thing, I think it's going to be really beneficial for my mental health. So yeah, I'm delighted with this. The next thing I got was this Luxurial reusable makeup remover pads, bamboo, charcoal, cotton. That's the box there. These were about, I think, £8 or £9. What they are is, as they say, reusable makeup remover pads. They're like that. They feel like fleece. I'm not gonna lie, when it said bamboo, I was kind of expecting something else. They feel literally, if you can see that, like a fleece jacket. Haven't tried them yet, they've only just arrived, but I'm very excited to try them because I'm going to sound so hippy dippy, aren't I, with crystals and the manifestation and everything, but we as a family, I think, have tried to become, certainly since we had the kids, more environmentally conscious and just kind of not going crazy, not, you know, trying to change the world in a day, just taking small steps to try and do what we can to lower our carbon footprint. I know I've bought these off Amazon and that kind of negates the fact, but if I could have got these local, I would have done, because I think it's such a good idea. The amount of cotton wool I would have gone through taking makeup off, doing skincare, all the rest of it, just seemed quite excessive when I looked into it. So I found these. Don't know what they're going to be like yet, but I'm very interested to try them. See, 20 come in a packet, and then they come with this like little cloth bag, which you put them in to wash them. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with those. I'm happy to try them. I'm excited. I'm slightly dubious because of the effect. As I say, I thought bamboo would be kind of not flaky, I guess. I am describing this terribly, but you know what I mean. So yeah, but we'll see. They're nice and soft. Now the next thing to show you is this. Yes, we bought a new wardrobe. So we've been living in our house now for over a year, and we are in the process of sorting out the loft. So we're boarding out the loft, simply because we have so much stuff. I never used to be a hoarder. I was a very much like, if it hasn't been used in 6 months, get rid of it. It's not worth it. It's not needed in the house space. Whereas now, the kids' stuff, I'm like, I can't throw that out, can't throw that out, can't throw that out. So yeah, I've become a kind of baby hoarder. Doesn't sound great. Anyhow, baby hoarder. So because we don't have like much room for stuff at the moment, there's not a whole lot of storage. Most of my clothes have been living in a suitcase in our, not even a spare room. There's 3 bedrooms in the house, and eventually we would like Amelia to have her own bedroom, Harry and Alfie to share a bedroom, and obviously John and I share a bedroom. Whereas right now, Amelia and I share a bedroom, John and the boys share a bedroom, and the back bedroom is full of our crap. So the plan is, as I say, we're boarding the loft out to move all the stuff up to the loft and reorganise the bedrooms. Now, most of my clothes have been living in a suitcase in the back bedroom. Because the wardrobe we have is quite small and it didn't fit a lot of stuff. So in order to kind of clear that back bedroom out, we have bought this very unattractive canvas affair behind me to go along with the wardrobe we already have. Now, the reason we've bought this, I think it was about, I want to say £40. It was something like that. Until we kind of are starting to decorate the bedrooms, which we want to do eventually. We want to decorate the whole house, make it our own, but is a slight issue thanks to John not working during the pandemic. So we're having to do things incredibly slowly. So we can't afford to go out and just buy a fancy pants wardrobe like we would like, because, you know, we have to be practical with these things. So in order to kind of sort my bedroom out, to get my clothes out, to have somewhere to put them, this seemed like a really good stopgap idea. So yeah, it's ugly. I'm not gonna lie, it's really, really ugly. It said beige. I thought like it would be really kind of light and inconspicuous, whereas when it's come, it's kind of like, it's like beige that somebody has smoked near, and it's got that kind of yellowy, browny tinge. So it seems strong though, I'll give it its dues. It seems strong. The bits we've put in it are good. Zips up the front so I don't have to look at stuff. You know, it's doing what it said it would do. I'm just being fussy about it, I think. But yeah, so that's the new addition to the bedroom. The next thing I got was this, there we go, Tresemme hairdryer. My old hairdryer was nearly 10 years old. I had got it when I had started doing my hairdressing course. If you don't know, I did a year of hairdressing and a year of beauty therapy. I was appalling at both, so I gave up. But yeah, I had got the full kind of professional starter kit when I started my hairdressing, and the dryer I had gave me 10 years. It was wonderful. The only problem is during all the moving house we've done, the back guard had come off at some point, so the fan was exposed. So you'd be blow drying your hair, lovely, lovely, and then a bit would go and get sucked into the fan, and it can hurt when that happened. So I was like, I just need a hairdryer. I just need a hairdryer to get me through. Saw this one and it had quite good reviews. The other thing I was interested in is the diffuser bit right here. I've never had a diffuser before, but there's kind of always been a kink in my hair. So I've always thought about getting a diffuser and wondering if it would kind of do anything for me. Have tried several times since it arrived and moussed up my hair, followed the TikTok tutorials of, you know, wrapping your hair in a t-shirt and doing all that. And whether I'm using too much mousse or not, I don't know, but it kept turning out. Now, there was a bit of a curl, but it was very like, some of you are going to be too young for this and I apologise, but some of you are going to know exactly what I mean. Do you remember early 90s crunchy hair? Like when everybody had a perm and you would touch somebody's hair in the early 90s and it would literally go, like it would crunch, there'd be that much mousse in it. That's what it looked like and felt like. It was horrid, like, ugh. And even when I tried to comb it out a bit and, you know, oh, no. So I'm going to have to either give up on the idea or watch a few more tutorials and find better products. But yeah, just wasn't working for me at the moment. But the actual blow dryer is lovely. Lovely. Very impressed with it. Did overheat this morning when I was blow drying. I will say that. It's the first time it's done anything weird. So I'm hoping it was just a one-off. But yeah, didn't work for about 10 minutes. I called John. He came up the stairs. I was like, it's not working, it's not working. Look, flicked it on and it worked. And he was like, sorry. So yeah, it did make me look like a bollocks, but hey ho. So the last thing we got, it's actually downstairs. I forgot it and I will be honest, I can't be bothered going down and getting it. But the last thing we got is some special washing detergent called Nappy San. Now again, if you're of a certain age, you will know what Nappy San is. If not, Google it, look up a picture, do something, because I'm not good at technology. I would say I'll insert one here, but I really don't believe in my own ability to do that. So it's called Nappy San. It's originally made for like, not like, for specifically for nappies. The reusable nappies. It's very good at killing kind of biologicals, let's say. And the reason we have bought it is because good news in our life, thank you crystals, John has been offered a new job. He unfortunately can't start yet because I'm filming this in mid-July and indoor dining in Southern Ireland still hasn't resumed. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks it will, but he has got a new job and we need to wash his chef whites. As I say, Nappy San is fantastic for removing biologicals. So, you know, in nappies we know what that would be. On his chef jackets it would be when he's doing his prep, if any stuff gets on his jacket, let's say, and for things like fats and stuff if it splashes back. Great for getting rid of those. The other thing it does is it keeps the whites and it actually makes them brighter. Now there's loads of stuff that says it, you know, it whitens things. Some do, some don't. Some are very expensive, some are very inexpensive. This was not cheap. It's a very small box. I think you get 20, I want to say 21 washes in it, and it was like £9. So it's not in any way a cheap idea. However, because it whitens and it gets rid of all the nasty stains, it is totally worth the money. So we've done his all his chef whites, all his trousers, all his aprons. So he is good to go whenever he can get back to work. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you found some of these things interesting. Thank you for watching as always. If you aren't subscribed, please do. I would be so thoroughly pleased and touched if you would consider spending more time with me. Also, if you're interested, my Instagram is @spoonful.of.wtf. I took a little break from Instagram recently. I wasn't feeling the best, but hopefully I'm kind of more back on an even keel now. So when I am well, I do post every day. I post about our lives, what we're up to, all sorts of different stuff. So again, if you would like to maybe join me there, that would be wonderful. So I'll leave you there today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.